Josh, tell us why you like this crazy game so much.
It's a perfect video game. And I'll hear nothing of any sort that suggests otherwise, Jay. It's a perfect video game. It is. And here's the thing. I say that, and in saying that, I want to stress the part of that sentence where I say video game. I think this, no, clearly, it's not better than fucking whatever. Even if you want to stay in the era, it's not better than, I don't know, fucking Dragon Warrior or Mario. It's not better than, these huge story games.
Right.
But if you boil video game down to the thing I always want to talk about, which is that, the kernel of activity that you as a human being are inputting into a controller to interact with this piece of machinery. The act of doing that should give you joy. And if that is your base definition of video game, I think this is as pure as you can make it. And that is why, that is why it is, and what I mean when I say it's a perfect video game, is it is this incredibly basic concept that is infinitely replayable, infinitely variable in outcomes, and infinitely enjoyable for the hybrid of those two things. And that is what I love about this game, because the challenge is literally infinite. I've played my entire life, I've played this video game, and it's been hard every time, and I've been frustrated every time, and I don't ever want to stop playing it. And that is perfect.
Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. I come at this with no nostalgia for it. Just seeing the boxes. Obviously, I've seen the box everywhere 1,000 times. But I didn't play it like that as a kid. So, sure, maybe I played it before, but I just didn't have fun. I just did not have fun at all. It just became a quest to try to complete it and do another run where I was even more stressed out and try to cut corner. I didn't really have fun. I don't know if I would recommend it to someone else. Would I play it again if it was remastered? Maybe, to see if it was better. But
I look for it. The Genesis will be interesting. I mean, I don't know how you make it better.
That's what I mean. I feel like one thing I didn't do is use the Game Genie on this, and I did see a code that you could start the game with 40 extra bonus seconds. And I think if I had done that, then maybe I complete the game, and it's oh, good. But it was so stressful realizing that to your point, the games I want to play are more platform, more anything other than this type of game. And so it's just not what I want to do. So I can understand, I can see the 2-player head-to-head, if you had this game, if you bought it or whatever, if you were given it as a gift, I can understand making the most of it and just over and over and over trying to get better and better. You know what I mean? I can understand the aspect of it. There's just so but without the nostalgia attached to it, for me, there's just so many other games I'd rather play from even nostalgia standpoint, even a more puzzle standpoint, like a Clax or something. There's just much more other games I'd rather play than this, unfortunately.
It's so interesting
because of the stress. It's not. Because I look at this, it's not relaxing in any kind of way at all.
Oh, no way whatsoever. I can't believe I didn't think to bring it up. At least you're bringing it up, thankfully. But it is. I don't know. I don't think you can get a more stressful experience than NES. Tetris can maybe get that way. If it gets later and the shit's coming fast, that can be a little stressful. But it's not even close to this, I don't think. The amount of stress. Yeah, there's no better way to put that. Is unrivaled on the system. So that is funny. And unrivaled probably. I definitely no SMS game gets there. I can't think of a Genesis game that got there. I guess I don't know the SNES library well enough to know if there's anything on there that gets you there. So yeah, I mean, it's gotta be in the pantheon of 8 16-bit stressors, so that is another crowning achievement that they accomplished here. Because here's the thing. You can't feel stress, Jay, unless you care. So you only felt that stress because you cared.
I cared because we're doing a podcast. I don't know if we weren't podcasting that I would care enough. I'd be like, yeah, forget this. I think I'd.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If you just gave me the cart on my own and I played this, I'd be like, after I kind of realized that's how it worked, and I would just be like, yeah, no, I'm not putting any more effort to this. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, man. This is motherfucker. It's a motherfucker of a video game, but it's the best kind of motherfucker. Well. What's a
split blessing?
Split blessing. Okay. Well, I didn't even say that I was giving it, but yes, fuck yes. Fuck yes. This gets split blessing. So it is. I can live with that. Like I said, I wanted to. To me, it's all about just spending the time, and there were things I gleaned that I never gleaned, and that's my ultimate point with all this is to just re-experience these video games through a different lens, even ones that I think I know rote. See them through a different lens, and learn a couple little nuances and things maybe that I didn't know or notice and kind of dissect and talk about. So I got that out of this, Jay, whether you enjoyed it or not.
Well, I'm glad to help you along your personal journey of
That's great, yeah. Yeah, lots of stuff to discover. Yeah, just like, dude, it's the issue 23 of Nintendo Power is all this growth, this emotional growth. Here, I'm discovering myself. This is just what a journey we're on here with the Imperial Scrolls of Honor podcast.